What's going on, guys? Long time no see. Mitch here, coming at you from the park. It is now 2024. Can you believe that? Every vlog you guys have seen over the last probably 4 to 5 months has been filmed in 2023. So a lot has happened, a lot to catch up on. Let's get started and talk about it. So for starters, I guess FTP updates. I have been working my little ball satchel off all winter, and I've got some gains. So I'm thinking that might be something that we might talk about in another vlog. But I will say, had about 10% increase in overall power from the fall, which for me, it took a lot of work and wasn't easy. It sucked, but here we are, rolling into the spring with the highest FTP that I've had recorded anyway in the last 5 years, which is awesome. But a lot of work to maintain, obviously. So hopefully continue on that program into the spring, considering it's March. I did go for a ride yesterday, outdoor, and I didn't bring the camera because it was dead. And everything was dead. And I took out the SL8, which was the bad decision. So we're on the Aethos today. For those of you who've been following me for quite a while now, you'll know I've had the Aethos, oh boy, since 2021. And it has essentially lived on the trainer for the last year and a bit, since the SL7 and then into, or I guess 2 SL7s and then into the SL8. So that is the bike update that we're on. So as you can see around me, it's pretty chilly. 8 degrees Celsius, rocking the Habu jacket and I think Equip RS long pants. Which is great. It's a fall length, so which is great. Feet are a little cold, but you know, we're only going out for an hour just to kind of go have fun, tour the park, see what's shaking. You know how it is. So obviously a few changes this year. You know, FTP bump was awesome. Bike wise, we're kind of staying the same for this year. Although I will kind of lay this little bit of news on you. I was at a shop a couple days ago sizing up a new bike based on contractual obligations. Can't really talk about it, but anyway, cool stuff. Today we're rocking the Aethos. So if you followed me through the winter, you would have seen a few things on this bike that I did some changes on. Mainly I did a bottom bracket, which needed to be done really bad, just simply because it was toast. Beyond that, gator skins. So this is kind of the winter tire that we've been using for quite a while now. Outside, it's just super armored. It's great for fall, spring, winter, rocks, crap. Nothing too crazy there. It's just a great tire. And you don't get flats. And if you would have followed me, I don't know when this video would have came out now, but one sec. It would have been in fall time. I took the tarmac up to my buddy, met up with Rob, Steve, JD, and that was it, I think, on that ride. Yeah, just 4 of us. And I rode the tarmac up there on super light tubes, super light tires. I thought I had a pair of tires that were a little bit more armored than they are, and ended up flatting like twice. So decided, you know, when spring came around, that I'd be taking out gator skins on the regular, on the Aethos, versus the high performance bike, just for these kind of casual kick around vlogs that I've been kind of doing on the SL8, which is kind of cool, right? I will say this, I have been trying to get a gravel bike for 4 months through the winter as a winter project build. I was unable to get one. Just didn't work out. So as a result of that, I decided, I think, just based on, kind of based on what I've been doing, and kind of if I look at the fleet of bikes that I have, that it makes the most sense to put 32 C gator skins, so 32 mil, I guess, gator skins on the Aethos, and that would become kind of my, hopefully, if things work out correctly, a spring, fall, bad weather, kind of not a gravel bike, but kind of something in between. Just something that, you know, the bike's 3 years old. It's got on it now, I think 31 or 32,000 kilometers. I just put a new chain on it today, actually, just for today's ride. And the shifting was awful. And figured it made the most sense. So as far as Specialized goes, well, as it sits right now, I am currently under contract with Specialized for another 2 weeks from the day of filming this. Or by the time you watch this, the contract may have expired, don't know. I'll leave things at that, and a lot more to come on that, and talk about kind of what it's like working with big brands, expectations, and execution. So we'll leave it at that. I've got to get through all this water right now and start making my way home. Look at this. Ridiculado. So a lot more to talk about on that. I think this season is going to be particularly good. Lots of excitement, some great news kind of upcoming. In my headphones right now, I'm currently listening to Offspring, which is unreal. Great timing. Gotta keep them separated. And my feet are soaking wet. And everything else is pretty sweet, actually. The bike is actually running super, super smooth. I forgot how much I like 32C tires on the Aethos. Just combine big, high volume rubber with a nice flexy noodle, and just rides really, really good on a lot of this rough crap. Do I slow down or not? No, I'm not. All right, well, I think I am gonna wrap the vlog up on that note. I've got a lot of stuff to talk about over the coming little while. There's a lot of little intricate products and changes that I'm making in my own kind of, you know, stable of things. And I'm excited to talk about that more in the coming weeks, which is awesome. And more than anything, excited to go back out on the bike. Get back in the routine of vlogging. I feel super rusty doing vlogs again. I've lost my voice in the park, doing so many different cuts of the same thing, I'm sure. And look at this, man, I'm just stoked. Get off the trainer, get on the bike, go outside, go ride. Look at this, they got an ice rink here. It's on the left. So anyway, I'll leave you guys there today. And hopefully I will talk to you soon. All right, later guys.